Hi, I'm Jeff Lutz of the National Weather Service office in Gaylord, Michigan. I am the social media program leader here at the office, and this presentation is going to be about how to report severe weather, or some weather just went through, now what do I do? Okay, well, there are several things that you would need to do. Once the weather threat is over, please report it to the National Weather Service. We really need that information. There are several ways you can go about doing that. One is the spotter number. It's still available. It's an 800 number. It's toll-free. But remember, it's for reports only. We only want the information to flow in because we have a limited number of phone numbers that this is coming in on, and other people may be trying to get in at the same time. No forecasts. We do have an 800 number, or it's an 888 number, for forecasts for many of our major areas across the region. So, please call that one. There's also call 989-731-3384 if you want to talk to a forecaster. During severe weather times, there's no guarantee that you're going to get through to us at that point because we're pretty busy during it. So just remember that with the spotter number, reports only, and we'll go through with how we want the information so we can speed up the process as best as possible. The next thing we also have is an eSpotter webpage. If you go to http espotter.weather.gov, that's G-O-V, you will go to the eSpotter webpage. There is a link on our webpage as well, and to this site, and you can register there, and then it gives you a form to fill out for severe weather, and then there's another link in there for winter weather, so that you can report snow and things like that in the wintertime. But it basically leads you through the steps. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's not a very hard web page to use. There's a new system that's around called CocoRoz, and we have some people who report to us precipitation and snow depth information, and snowfall for that matter, in the wintertime. But you can also use it to report things like hail and wind damage, and if you have the wind equipment, and pass that information on to us through their website. If you go to the www.cocoroz.org website, they'll explain to you how all that works. Of course, a new thing that we have been starting to use is Facebook, especially this last winter, and we will continue to use that here through the upcoming severe weather season. And if you want to really see how to use social media for reporting it, you can go see that presentation that has been recorded as well on how to use social media. But we have Facebook, our page there, as well as in Twitter, and of course we explain that as well and how to report using social media as well. So something to remember when you are going to report something to us, we need specific information. If you've gone through the spotter class, you know that what we're looking for, for the severe weather criteria: 1-inch hail, winds over 60 miles an hour, or at least wind damage, tornadoes on the ground, things like that. But what we'd like it is in a specific format. And what we ask people to do is to use the TEL method. In this case, that stands for time, event, and location. An example of this is what we have there on the screen, which is 5:50 p.m. We had 1-inch hail at Mayo. So, those types of things are what we need. You can put a distance to it from a particular landmark so that we know where it is. You could say 9 miles southwest of Gaylord, in which case you'd be here at the Weather Service office, but that's one way to do it as well. So time, event, and location. And this is the best for using it during the summertime with severe weather. Now in the wintertime, we have a slightly different version of the TEL method, and this one actually spells out the word TEL much better with 2 L's, and that's time, event, location, and length of time. That's the thing that we add in here. So in this case, the example is we have 5 inches of snow in Hillman during the last 12 hours ending at 7 p.m. So that's kind of what we need as well for the winter time. That really helps us to make some decisions as far as putting new headlines up, whether we're going to be dropping watches or warnings or advisories later on during the day or at night when we're getting snowfall reports. So basically, summing that up, just use the TEL method. Think about that: time, event, location, and if it's the wintertime, we want length of time. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. You can post them on Facebook now that we have that going. Once we have a Twitter account, we will start adding that in as well. You can email them to the website webmaster account that we have at w-apx.webmaster@noaa.gov. Or you can call us here at the office at 989-731-3384. And there's an extension that you can push to talk to a forecaster, and we can answer your questions. Thanks for your attention.